more than a decade, the Louisiana Trooper Foundation has worked to make a positive impact on the lives of state troopers. And in the process, they contribute to making Louisiana a better place to live and work for the citizens we serve. As a state agency, we face the challenges associated with a constantly changing economy and its effect on the state budget. Indeed, the last few years have presented the greatest challenges for state police administrators to maintain a properly equipped and well-trained agency. We are fortunate, however, to enjoy widespread support from citizens throughout Louisiana, and the foundation permits a conduit for that support. In recent years, the private contributions have enabled troopers to promote their relationships with communities around the state by providing youth camps, safety expositions, drug education programs, and other outreach activities. Today, the need for continued support has never been greater. The Foundation's latest initiative will seek to partner private corporations and businesses with opportunities to address critical state police needs. A list of those needs can be found elsewhere on this site, and I encourage each of you to consider being a part of this effort to sustain the state police as Louisiana's premier law enforcement agency. Thank you for all that you do, and may God continue to guide us all.
Community outreach. Louisiana State Police believes that troopers should be a part of their communities, not apart from them. The mission of the Louisiana State Police is to ensure the safety and security of the people in the state through enforcement, education, and other essential public safety services. In each troop area of the state, the Louisiana State Police have programs that partner with local entities to assist our youth, communities, and schools.
A great example of how partnerships can work is our relationship with Axial Corporation, started in 1997 to benefit the children of Southwest Louisiana.
The annual State Police Summer Camp provides mentoring, instructions, and education for the young people from throughout Louisiana each summer. It stems from our corporate goal to provide continuous investment into the young generations of our local community.
The Louisiana State Police conducts Skills for Life camps for boys and girls who will be completing either the 6th, 7th, or 8th grade each year. The week-long camps are free to the public and teach a variety of skills in a fun environment. The purpose of the camps is to positively impact the lives of middle school students in the state of Louisiana. During the week-long skills camps across the state, students participate in fire and water safety, team building, leadership development, and bicycle safety. The Sudden Impact Program and mock crashes are designed to prevent fatalities and injuries from driving impaired, distracted, and/or unrestrained. Sudden Impact is an evidence-based program that increases awareness to prevent the number of fatalities and injuries related to motor vehicle crashes.
Each time it impacts people's lives that we're here, and that they see what it could really affect people and what it could do to others.
The program employs a multidisciplinary approach to educate and offer alternatives to risk-taking behaviors that often result in death or injury. The program provides testimony to the ramifications of driving while impaired from a medical, law enforcement, and victim perspective. The 7-hour program is designed for high school sophomores. This places the teens in an unfamiliar environment while providing education on laws, decisions, communication, and impairment. Troopers and trauma prevention specialists and nurses talk to teens about the importance of seatbelt use, the dangers of texting and driving, and the dangers of impaired driving. The Louisiana State Police has partnered with other public safety agencies in an effort to promote public safety education and enhance relations with the communities we serve by hosting annual public safety expos. These free events included seatbelt safety, full-size rollover demos, and participation from local law enforcement and medical responders. The State Police is a new Cinderella Project partner, and its support has bolstered the Cinderella Project's newest endeavor, the Leadership Academy. The organization launched the Academy, 3-day college preparatory workshops that bring teen girls to the LSU campus, where they can explore their study options and receive information about college life from financial aid to housing. The teens also received a $500 scholarship accepted at any Louisiana college or university for their participation in the program. The Special Olympics is supported by the law enforcement agencies in the state of Louisiana. Every year, the Louisiana Trooper Foundation and Louisiana State Police support Special Olympics Louisiana in the Law Enforcement Torch Run and Polar Plunge. During the Polar Plunge, troopers will be freezing for a reason in a polar plunge, and in May each year, the torch for the Law Enforcement Torch Run travels across the state to help raise money to support Special Olympics programs. Direct infrastructure support to LSP operational elements. In 2002, Louisiana State Police, in conjunction with local law enforcement agencies, investigated a series of murders involving 7 women along the Interstate 10 corridor between Baton Rouge and Lafayette. A massive DNA search was conducted utilizing the Louisiana State Police Crime Lab. The Baton Rouge serial killer was brought to justice and linked to the murders by DNA evidence. The Louisiana Trooper Foundation saw a need in assisting the LSP Crime Lab in updating equipment in their facility.
Recent purchases and new equipment and a new facility here at the State Police Crime Lab allows us to work cases more efficiently. We used to have a large backlog, but now we can work cases very quickly in a short time frame and provide results real time during the active investigations.
Due to the purchase of the new equipment, the LSP Crime Lab is operating with greater efficiency and has become a premier crime lab in the United States of America. Professional development. A need has arisen over the last few decades for law enforcement courses and programs that offer the opportunity to enhance and sharpen skills in the areas of investigations, patrol, leadership, survival, and many others. The law enforcement arena has evolved into a complex world of civil liability, comprehensive laws, and highly motivated criminals. Leadership development has become a vital part of law enforcement across the state of Louisiana. Training courses incorporate realistic and practical approaches from experienced instructors. The Louisiana State Police has developed an active school shooter program to train law enforcement on how to respond to the increasing number of violent acts at schools and public venues. Along with the active shooter program, troopers around the state make routine visits to schools to build relationships with the administration and gain knowledge of the basic layout of the school. The Louisiana Trooper Foundation supports training programs for the state police, as well as other Louisiana law enforcement agencies through tuition and financial assistance. One of the programs is the Northwestern University School of Staff and Command, which is a 10-week accredited course. Direct aid to troopers in need. The Louisiana Gulf Coast communities have been devastated by numerous tropical systems since 1999. Louisiana State Troopers were deployed to areas impacted by Hurricane Katrina and shortly after that, Hurricane Rita. In 2012, Hurricane Isaac made landfall in southeast Louisiana and lingered for several days, flooding a large portion of the state of Louisiana. In each instance, Louisiana State Troopers responded without hesitation. The Louisiana Trooper Foundation has been able to assist troopers with financial assistance for displaced families and damaged homes. Grant a Wish. The Louisiana Trooper Foundation works directly with the Louisiana Troopers Association on programs like Grant a Wish.
Hello everyone, my name is Elise and I'm 7 years old and I gotta meet you.
The Grant a Wish program provides funding and resources for children with terminal or life-threatening illnesses across Louisiana. The Louisiana State Police looks to positively influence children, adolescents, and adults, as well as foster a positive image of the agency. The Louisiana Trooper Foundation was chartered as a nonprofit organization in 1999. The Louisiana Trooper Foundation is dedicated to the support of the Louisiana State Police in their continuing efforts to better serve the citizens of Louisiana. The Foundation accomplishes this objective by establishing partnerships between the Louisiana State Police, communities, businesses, and other law enforcement agencies. In addition, the Foundation is continuously seeking to develop, establish, and support youth-oriented programs that promote positive interaction between troopers, young people, and their communities. We are fortunate to enjoy widespread support from citizens throughout Louisiana, and the Foundation permits a conduit for that support. Your tax-deductible contributions have helped sustain your state police as Louisiana's premier law enforcement agency.
That's what this partnership between you and I is all about. It's about making Louisiana better. It's about starting somewhere, and it starts with me and you.